and we're having sex.
Welcome to Cumtown.
Damn, I'm sleepy. This is gonna be a bad one.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you
Sleepy
sleepy?
Nick. People love Sleepy Nick. They love your sleepy
Are you
character.
grabbing your nuts?
Yeah. Well, I'm scratching them.
Uh-huh.
I'm itchy.
It looks like a grab to me, man.
No, it's a
You're
scratch.
fondling.
I'm not fondling. I'm doing this where you scratch the side.
Do you-
with this move?
Were you backhand?
Yeah, the reverse fan.
Yeah.
Bitch slap your dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do it like one of these.
Yeah, vafangu.
yeah. The classic.
Now, when you scratch your nuts, do you go bare skin or do you go through boxers?
Oh, I go bare skin.
Bare skin.
Me too.
Give
Just
a shit.
checking.
My nuts.
Just checking.
Yeah.
I go around shaking hands with the neighborhood children.
Do you ever do the scratch where you kind of stretch your
Pleased to
nuts
meet you, little man.
out? How you doing, soul brother?
How you doing, soldier? You got a young soldier here. Come on, Marcus, shake the man's hand. He's calling you a soldier, ain't he? You ain't gonna not shake the man's hand. Thank you, sir. Thanks for teaching your son respect.
I lost track of who you were. There's so many black
I'm the
voices.
guy scratching his balls and then shaking black children's hands.
Were you vocalizing, though, during the bit?
What's that? Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
I was calling him little man and soldier.
Okay.
And then his father was scolding him for not shaking my
Gotcha.
hand.
Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, I like to. Do your nuts ever get like wildly itchy?
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like you have to really.
You know
get
how
in
much
there.
scrotum I have?
Yeah.
I have an excess.
You do.
Yeah.
No, you have
It's
little
very
nuts that hang
uncomfortable.
low. You don't
They're
have
not
an
little.
excess.
They're fine.
You have
They're
little
fine
nuts.
nuts.
Yeah, you got small balls.
I don't have
You
small
have little
balls.
nuts.
I don't have to.
I have a
Okay, we
child's
don't have to
balls.
get into this.
Here's what you have. You have like little marbles, but they're heavy, so they stretch your sack
They're not
out.
marbles.
You have
It's
little
like
marble nuts.
Come on.
You do. I have golf balls.
Yeah,
Of
I
the
have-
biggest size possible of golf balls.
Yeah. Well, you know how golf
You know how
balls
they're
come in all
different sizes? Yeah,
They do probably.
yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah, ladies size.
No, different colors. You're thinking of putt-putt.
That's true. I suppose.
I like
Miniature.
I like how in golf there's a ladies' tee and a men's tee.
Is there?
Yeah, there's
Is the
like
ladies tee higher?
it's closer. There's like a ladies
Distance.
like
wise.
yeah, there's like a ladies place that you
Speaking of golf,
drive from.
shouts out to
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
We
dude.
should
Tiger
do
Woods,
some
y'all.
heroin and go to miniature golf.
Why should we do?
Because
it?
the lights.
I'm down with miniature golf.
I remember going to a putt-putt or like
Uh-huh.
a miniature place in Austin with Jake and someone else, and I think we just assumed it was BYOB.
Mm-hmm.
It may not have been.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting drunk as hell.
That was a fun day. I was wearing basketball shorts, and I figured out how to like put the basketball shorts like right on the edge of my hip. So while I was setting up the shot, I could just move a certain way that my pants would fall down. Classic bit. But then I was just exposing myself to all these families while drunk.
Hell yeah.
You just hold up the line. There's like 8 people waiting to go, and you get you sticking your tongue on your cheek. Right? You got this, and then your pants fall down.
drunk as shit.
Yeah.
Seeing your hairy ass and nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dang! Just a bunch of Hank Hills
Yeah,
with their
isn't it?
sons.
Bobby, it's time to sell gay sex and gay sex accessories.
I love gay sex,
Lo
Dad.
siento, yo tango gay sexo.
That's crazy. I love gay sex.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, can I have gay sex when I grow up?
New rule, lights out at 8:30.
Dad, can me and Joseph have gay sex?
When you're older, son.
Bobby, please go back to trying to fuck the Chinese girl next door.
But Dad, why can't she be a boy?
Because I said so, that's why.
But I want to have gay sex.
Good Lord.
Bobby definitely was gay, right? That's the whole point.
No,
of the show.
Bobby.
No, he was
Bobby
just
was
fat.
a ladies' man. Yeah.
I
He's
think
just a
he's
fat
gay,
boy.
dude.
No, he's
No,
a fat.
he's
He's a
like-
delicate fat boy.
Yeah, he's a he's a
Listen,
beta.
Of all of us, who do you think knows about delicate fat boys here?
You're not delicate.
You're
though.
not delicate at all. You're
No, it's a fucking
you're
put on.
plotting
I'm not.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
plotting.
you're plotting.
There's nothing delicate or sensitive
plot.
about you.
Yes, I'm very sensitive.
No, not at all. It's all
I'm a
bullshit.
very
You're
sensitive
clunky.
man.
You're clunky
Stop
fat.
saying. First of all, stop saying I'm clunky.
Clunky
Because I'm
fat.
graceful.
You're plotting clunk.
I'm graceful.
You're a
as fuck.
plod clunk.
I'm not a plod clunk at all.
Christmas with the clunks, dude.
Dude. No.
You're
that's-
gonna do a movie like Eddie
I will
Eddie
not.
Murphy style, where you're gonna play all the clunks,
Yeah.
I'll
and it's
play
gonna
the-
be different
First of all,
family
okay,
members.
I can do that because that's fantasy. That's acting. I can play a role
You
about
could
someone
play a-
that's not me. Fine.
John Redcorn. How do you do Dale? John Redcorn's coming over later.
Yeah, that sounds.
But it's Dale having sex with John Redcorn and hiding it from his wife.
He gave birth to Joseph out of his ass.
it really is the best show.
Ah, geez, it's me, John Redcorn.
Wait, you did-
Lois, it's me, John Redcorn. Is that right?
Dude.
Me and Brian were having gay sex with each other. Peter, I don't know if we can keep having gay sex with each other.
Is it gay sex if it's a dog?
Yeah, you could
Does
have.
bestiality supersede gay
Yeah,
sex?
yeah, yeah. That's what I always say, is that me and my dog have straight sex. That's why it's not weird.
Whoa, I ain't no fucking queer. I fuck girl dogs. Don't call me no fucking fairy.
Dad, were you and John Redcorn having gay sex?
Bobby, mind your own business. Damn. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, that's fun.
What about cotton? You know, what would gay cotton sound like?
Robbie! Robbie, you know how I lost my knees? Blowing a Jap! Blowing the Japanese!
Well, is it Japanese or Korean?
I think he was
He
in.
did them all. Dude.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah.
all the wars.
I did like when he knew exactly.
Here comes Tidbit to ruin the cotton impression.
Sorry, Cotton.
Goddamn, naming his second son Good Hank was
Yeah.
so fucking funny. And then him knowing that Khan's dad was fucking Laotian was hilarious. Nah, you.
Oh,
ain't.
you Laotian boy, ain't
Yeah,
you?
you ain't Cambodian. You Laotian boy. Just fucking Khan being taken aback about a white man knowing what kind of Asian he was. That is the biggest type of race. When you get so racist, you know exactly the differences. Shouts out to Khan.
No. I think that's more woke to know the differences.
No.
Because for a long time, I just thought all Asians were,
No, of
on
course.
the same team.
Of course, that's the obvious thing.
Yeah.
But to be so racist that you know the difference, because he knows,
Uh-huh.
he has special stereotypes for Laotians.
Yeah.
And really for Cotton, it was a thing of killing them.
Mm-hmm.
He knew the differences between Asians the way like a hunter knows the difference between a white-tailed deer
Mm-hmm.
and another kind of
Should I get
deer.
into hunting?
No.
I feel like
There's a mouse in my apartment. I can't bring myself to kill it.
I
Get a
feel
cat.
like do
But I
use
could
a
kill a
bow and
man.
arrow. It's
I could
more
kill a
sporting.
human
Wait, you kill him.
Hunting man.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
I feel like it's cheap just to go out with a gun, but if you have a bow and
I was
arrow,
laughing the other day about Adam, like looking through like one of those big atlases for children, and he comes across the Isle of Man, and he's like, he's just calling up travel agencies.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm walking on sunshine.
Packing all his butt plugs. That would be a great montage.
It don't feel
Waxing
good.
his ass.
Yeah. I feel like there is.
He's
Is
the
that the
pharmacy
most?
picking out
Is
the
that
best
the most
enema.
used song on movie trailers? Walking on Sunshine.
I have no fucking idea.
There's
That's one. That's big.
That's a big one. Mr. Blues, that ELO song. Da, 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 there ain't a cloud in the sky.
You know
That's
Mr. Blue
yeah,
Sky.
yeah,
Da, 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 da.
yeah.
Is
That's
that
a good
Mr.
one.
Blue Sky? Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
one I feel like there's
ELO rules, dude.
They're amazing.
So many hits.
What's
so many
another
hits.
song?
4 Little Diamonds.
I mean,
Don't Bring Me Down.
Is that a
100%. Telephone line, as
Yeah.
made famous in the scene in Billy Madison where he calls Steve Buscemi and he puts the lipstick on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so many fucking slappers.
I always thought that I would suck her dick. And then she wouldn't let me suck her dick. 4 Little Diamonds.
They,
4 little inches.
Yeah.
yeah, that guy also was like the producer for like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and He
Tom
made
Penis
mad
and the
hits.
Dick Suckers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom Penis and the Dick Suckers, Adam's favorite band.
Come on, guys.
That's what he listens to on his trip to the Isle of Man.
And don't it feel good? Yeah, that was. But it's two ends.
Having gay sex.
Great. Very expertly done. I was really thinking where you were going to go with that. I thought you were going to say half hard.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's not bad.
No, I knew it was going to be having gay sex.
yeah. Well, you guys are
Yeah.
better
That's
at
why I'm the
this.
leader of the band.
I know. I'm the Ringo.
No, you're that guy that dances in the Mighty Mighty Bosstones. They're like, is
tight.
this guy gay?
The
What is
motivational
does this
dancer.
guy keep dancing?
The skanker.
They
the
can't
skank
fire him
guy.
because they don't want to get sued.
Yeah, there's an
'Cause he's
HR
wearing a
guy in
suit.
Mighty Mighty Bosstones too. Just a checkered tie and shit.
Do you think that's going to come back, ska?
No, who cares?
Never.
Fuck ska.
Never gonna be ska. Never gonna be swing revival again.
Yeah, swing revival, no chance.
1990s were pretty fucking retarded.
We were talking about that with Max after the concert.
The thing got in the 90s, things got too comfortable, and they made a lot of cultural missteps that shouldn't have happened.
It's the .com.
There
I
was like a
remember-
weird hippie thing in the 90s too. There was like a tie-dye.
Yes.
Like Woodstock 95 was
Yeah,
like
Woodstock
it
95,
coincided with
bell-bottom
that.
jeans.
Bell-bottoms.
Those
Yeah,
came back.
I feel like those were sort of back here.
Flares. They had the people were wearing flare jeans. From
Brooklyn
Old
girls
Navy.
got into flares for a
Flare
little
bottom
bit.
for a hot second. It's
Hot
over
minute.
though. I feel like.
I feel like it's
because they look fucking stupid.
Jinkos are back now.
Nah, no
Jinkos
chance.
are not back. I
No
know.
chance.
I see like skater.
No, you don't.
No, dude, we're talking Guess jeans, bubble vests, backwards hats,
That shit is kind of
backwards fitteds. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Guess jeans are
bubble
absolutely
vests and
back.
Guess jeans. Tommy Hilfiger,
Mhm.
structured denim.
I like that shit.
Yeah, color block tees and rugby shirts. Just the Mob Deep look. I'm gonna start dressing
I
that
used
way.
to wear rugby shirts in high school.
Yeah,
Mid '90s, ethnic style.
ethnic stuff. What happened when Tommy Hilfiger like found out black people were wearing his clothes, and he was like, oh shit.
And then he was like, "No, not allowed. No more." He took
No,
it
he
out
was cool with.
No, he was
No, no,
like,
he was
Who was
friends with them.
He didn't like it.
no, he became friends with rappers, but at first he was like, oh no,
Yeah, he's like,
there
"What the
goes
hell?
the neighborhood.
There goes my brand. There goes my stupid." His name's not Hilfiger either, right? He's like a Jewish guy.
No, Ralph Lauren is Ralph Lifshitz. Eli Uden had a hat that had the polo horse, and then it said Ralph Lifshitz on top. It was
That's
pretty
cool.
cool. Yeah.
Well, we need new style.
That's been Fashion Corner. I feel like we should just wait for Tokyo and then assume our new
go to
fashion.
Tokyo and
identities.
shop.
Yeah.
Dude, I was looking at what size Adidas I would wear in Japan because they have like different
Non-applicable.
6X in Japan.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to having to cut you out of your clothes with a katana every night.
It's bedtime.
That's my job.
Bedtime for Stabby.
Cut me out of my gi.
be a samurai.
I have eaten my weight, gained so much weight in sushi every day.
I can't wait to eviscerate myself with that sword in that forest.
In
Oh,
the
the
Suicide
Suicide
Forest. Yeah, we shouldn't have told you about it.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't know about
It's just
it.
my mental image of our trip to Japan. I'm in a Gundam the entire time. just going
Crushing
around and
cities.
just destroying cities.
There's like
And then
anime
just fucking
theme
like
songs. playing.
thousands of 11-year-old Japanese girls. Just thousands of them.
You're just Genghis Khan.
But yeah,
dude.
in the suit.
Yeah, ooh, nice.
Yeah,
With
so-
a robot dick or
Yeah,
your
of
own
course,
dick?
a giant 40-story tall robot costume, just murdering. This is all I know of love. It is very good to meet you. They're like, can you please stop doing that? We speak English. Yeah.
You're the only one of us that likes anime, right, Stuff?
I don't like it. I mean, I'm an appreciator of all art forms. And yes, am I hoping to meet Goku in person? Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I also did watch something called One Punch Man, and that was pretty good. It's about a bald guy who's a superhero, so I
Yeah.
respect it.
Bruce Willis.
Like
Unbreakable.
Professor X.
Yeah,
Professor X.
Professor Sex.
Professor Sex.
It's just that chair that he floats around in is like there's a woman trapped in there. Just like
And he's
it's a
making her-
machine that just like puts her pussy and ass in his dick. And she's like, I'm being raped, and he's like, it's always like a white noise machine that he turns up.
No, he's got his helmet on. Yeah.
And then people are like, is that a woman screaming from inside your wheelchair?
And he
He's
just,
like, I have
puts
to
his fingers to his
concentrate.
Just,
mind.
no, just shut up.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Magneto's loose again.
I have to pretend.
Magneto's not even real, dude. He's created fake villains as a rape, as a cover for rape.
Yeah, I like Professor Sex. That's a good one.
I can't believe we haven't gotten there.
We might have. Who cares?
Yeah, on one of the episodes you weren't on, probably.
Probably on one of the good ones I wasn't on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, no one said that. You're projecting.
Plenty of people have said that, including my landlord,
How about Professor Rex?
Tillerson.
No, 11-year-old pussy.
Oh,
That's
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Japanese this time too, or no?
Yes, always.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be wrong to fuck a regular 11-year-old. I'm just trying to look. When in Rome?
Sure. Japan? Did Japan have a pedophile culture?
Yes, their
Outside
age
of-
of
Yeah,
consent is
every-
literally 13.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I
That's
feel like
fucked up.
infantilize, like sexy, like what's
Dude, we
sexy
gotta
there
have
is
sex with children.
infantilization.
I don't want to.
We got to hit up the ramen place and we got to have sex with children.
Dude, man. I just want to eat sushi.
I don't know. I think in
And do karaoke.
in
Adam would absolutely do it if we were like, yeah.
for the crew.
If I hadn't already said this,
Oh, come on, dude.
you know Adam would have had sex with
I'm
a 14-year-old
going with my
girl.
girlfriend.
I know. If you didn't have a girlfriend,
Yeah.
I guarantee
Shut
you.
up, dude.
I guarantee you, the Adam Friedland I
Nick
know.
100%
would-
believes.
and then
Josh is gonna see like schoolgirls like wearing like sailor things, and she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, they're fans of mine."
yeah, and then he would be like the next day, be like, I can't believe I did that or whatever.
Shut
And it's
up, dude.
No, yeah.
Come on.
God, what am I doing? I'm like 30 years old. And I had sex with a 14-year-old girl for money. I paid money to have sex with a 14-year-old. God, our lives are so stupid. It's like, oh, it's our lives now. Oh, all of us did that?
It is.
Yeah.
He made us.
You guys said that it was like a crew activity.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I
we
just
made
wanted
you
to
go
feel
first.
bonded to you
We
guys.
made you go first, then we called
As
the
a
Japanese
prank.
police.
Yeah.
And then they said 12. That's fine.
And Japanese police, they dress like Speed Racer, don't they?
Of course,
They have
yeah.
those dumb little
Mhm.
helmets
They don't
on.
have. Yeah, they don't have.
They're like,
guns.
oh, I'm gay. Freeze, I'm gay.
Flizaru. Flizaru.
Yeah.
Damn. I want. And by read I mean I saw a Facebook video I think where they were saying that Japanese weren't like all weird and freaky until we dropped the bomb on them.
Yep.
That made them horny as shit.
No. Well, the sizable percentage of Japanese people have stopped having sex now.
Really.
Yeah.
Although
Also, you know that job that like there's like a rich Japanese businessmen that are too busy at work and don't have time to fuck their wives. They hire men to fuck their
What?
wives. Yeah, there's
Bro,
a term.
I'm never
for it.
coming back from Japan.
Yeah, you're
dude.
gonna become like a stud.
That's
like,
my my job.
rich
Me in
Japanese
a
wife
fucking
stud.
Beautiful silk robe,
Yeah.
just sitting on like bamboo or whatever.
Nick's gonna go to the suicide forest. You're gonna become a sex,
will. I definitely
like a
will.
surrogate cock.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna
and
fuck,
then
I'm gonna fuck the Toyota CEO's wife.
I'm gonna become like a motorcycle yakuza kind of guy.
No,
Full body
No, you
tat.
won't.
Yes, I will.
no, you won't.
Full body tat, running drugs, drifting through Tokyo. Oh,
I'm
we
gonna-
gotta drift, dude.
I'm
while
gonna
we're
be
out there.
I'm gonna be a stud, but I'm also gonna be Uma Thurman from Kill Bill, and I'm gonna kill 800 guys in suits.
I'm going to get a
Black
tattoo
suit.
of Hank Hill as a geisha, and then in Japanese it says, I sell gay sex and gay sex accessories.
Oh, we
Yeah,
can't.
but then you translate it, and it's like, I respect the power of men's bodies. It just doesn't make any sense. And the accoutrements contained therein. And people are like, what the fuck is that tattoo?
That would be tight though if we all just stayed.
Just
Japan?
our new lives in Japan.
Yeah.
I might move to Prague at some point.
Yeah.
Why?
They've got a pneumatic tube system.
You fucking retard.
Right, I mean, it's the only place in the world that still has a pneumatic tube postage system.
That's cool, I guess.
They just send people lollipops.
Isn't
you can
Elon
come in
Musk
that
trying
thing.
to do that with
Richard, we have mail. Just a whole face full of
Oh,
cum.
you can pneumatic tube something like instantly to your friend's house?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, now who's
That
a
is pretty
fucking
sick.
retard?
No, you can't. No chance.
I know Prague
There's
has
probably
like
4 buildings.
Prague
that
has
do
a
that.
big gangbang scene, according to
Dude,
Pornhub.
they do have great porn. I gotta
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I think
The
it is.
cast,
I
Czech
think it.
casting.
I think the
some
Czech
of the best
Republic
stuff out
is like
there.
the San Fernando Valley of Europe.
Oh yeah, Czech women are whores. Dude.
Should we go?
I've known,
Well,
I've
it's
known
like-
a
it's-
couple of
The women in those
Should we go to
videos are from
Czechoslovakia?
all
couple
over
of Czech
Europe.
women, and they're whores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all sexy too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
hot.
Let's go to Prague.
Mhm.
I'm in. I'm moving, dude.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna do a couple months, 6 months in Japan as a stud. All right, get my numbers up
Mhm.
easy on small Japanese
Yeah.
pussies.
Should go to Berlin too.
That's next.
Berlin
That's
and
third.
Prague.
Prague first, then Berlin.
Should I move
Berlin
to
is,
Russia? Like
Berlin
Edward
is
Snowden?
crazy. Is
Live in
crazy
exile?
cheap, apparently.
Huh?
People are like, "What are you in exile for?" I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, self-imposed.
It's self-imposed.
Yeah, that's how like you know, James Baldwin and like those kind of people were in the
James Balls Deep.
He liked
about
that.
him?
Yeah, they
Oh,
all
yeah, he
moved
was
to
gay,
Europe.
right?
They all moved to Europe, you know, as expats.
We could, in
Yeah.
theory,
Can you
just-
imagine living back in those days and being gay and black? Your whole life is just to curb your enthusiasm. Every aspect, yeah. And he's gay too. Bum 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 bum. ba-da, ba-da, ba-da.
And that was probably like the #1 song on the radio at the
Yeah, it
time.
was.
The Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That the woman going, oh, Donnie.
Yeah,
Those are the
I
two
know that one.
songs,
That's the
you know?
slapper, dude. That one goes. That's a track right there.
We could, in theory, just spend like a year living in different cities and just doing the podcast from there.
Yeah.
That would be funny as shit, dude.
Yeah, you guys are not going to believe this African shit we saw today. We saw some real African
Dude.
shit.
In here, the mayor is black. we say that. Can you believe that?
Dude, everyone's black. It's wild. Yo, we're in Lagos, Nigeria right now.
Yeah, I've been doing this thing where I try and swish trash into one of those baskets on those ladies' heads. She's trying to come back from the watering hole, and I'm just swishing balled up pieces of trash directly into her head
Dude, we should do it. Fuck
from
our
half
families.
court. Just garbage hitting one of those women's faces.
Yeah, I'm
Off the backboard, he gets the rebound. Circling around
Dunk.
them.
Yeah. Your nuts hit her head, her face.
You blame it on me, and then I get beat up by a woman.
Well, it would be your fault.
no, it wouldn't be my fault.
It would be your fault.
You'd be throwing off our aim,
You'd
dude.
be
In
disrespecting
a way, it would be
her.
your fault. You could
guess
say,
so.
one might say that it was your fault.
All right, so Berlin, Prague, Lagos, Nigeria, Hawaii, Oahu.
Hawaii, dude. You know, like another country like Hawaii.
Yeah, it might as well be.
Yeah.
It was another country until 1952.
Yeah,
Was it
take that,
52?
I have no idea.
bitch.
No, it was earlier than that, I think.
Where we killed, there was like a.
Yeah, they hit us in
queen.
Pearl Harbor. That was like
It
41.
wasn't a state.
But it was part of the United States. It,
was
wasn't a
territory,
different
yeah, but it
country.
wasn't- well, I mean,
That'd be like bombing.
it wasn't
Puerto
a
Rico,
state. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it would be like bombing Puerto Rico, which
Mother Nature did.
Yeah, we
yeah,
didn't
and
fix
I
shit.
don't consider Puerto Rico part of the United States.
I do.
I mean, part of the United States has more to do with feeling.
Shout
than
out to
law,
all my
Yeah.
Boricuas.
More than a feeling.
You know,
Yeah,
Son
Puerto
of
Rico
my
is fucked right now.
Alaska is still basically Russia in my mind.
Nice.
Yeah, Seward's Folly.
They got no good pussy over in Alaska, if you
Mhm.
ask me. Just Sarah
Um,
Palin.
I feel like they got like a cool situation up there.
Wait, no way. Alaska
I feel like the
sucks.
Wi-Fi isn't that good though.
My cousin used to live. She used to live. She was
Well, once we
working
dis-
for unions.
we
there.
destroy the world with global warming, Alaska's going to be the spot.
I guess
yeah, dude,
that's
it's gonna
true.
that's gonna be the new
I'm
Hawaii.
going to get property there now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
cool little forests. Get your dick sucked by a polar bear.
become a fucking millionaire. You know,
Nice.
which will be worthless in those years.
Yeah. The only currency will be bear meat.
Yeah.
Bear meat and seal blubber.
Salmon.
Machete, carry a machete around, threaten people with it.
Would you guys eat seal blubber? It would probably taste delicious.
Just fat?
Probably tastes
Yeah, it
good.
probably tastes
like
like
butter.
No, I would
dude.
eat seal meat. I wouldn't eat just the blubber. That sounds disgusting.
Dude, you don't eat. You spread it on a piece of toast.
What do you club seals for? Sport?
I think they're
Mhm.
fur.
Their fur? Damn, should I get a
do
seal
that.
fur hat?
Yeah. Hell
And that's
yeah.
like fedora.
How
with the
furry are
sun?
seals?
A fedora seal.
Seals aren't that furry.
Fedora would be such a good look.
The seal fur?
Beavers are furry. Seals aren't that furry.
Whatever, hide, pelt.
For their
whatever the
pelt,
fuck you
yeah,
call
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I think it's very warm.
Their pelts, yeah, probably sick.
But the blubber, dude, you get a little piece of brioche toast, toast it up.
I'd love
a
to
little
brioche my dick off. You know what I'm saying? Breathe off shit my dick.
Nice.
Hell
You know, like I love that, dude. Innuendo, but alluding to masturbating, as if it's something that I can't do. You know what I'd fucking love? Beat off. You know what I'm saying? That's something I would like to enjoy. once in
What do
my
you think
life.
the best kind of bread to fuck is?
The best kind of bread to fuck? Tombstone pizza. Nice hot slice.
Oh,
of
hot.
cheese. Yeah.
Not frozen?
Oh yeah, the Chicago style Lou
Chicago
Malnati's.
style piece of pizza would be nice to fuck for.
Yeah.
I couldn't even name a type of bread.
There's
It's a type of pizza.
challah bread. That would be
Challah
good.
bread would be nice.
You microwave
Once you
it.
get
Probably
around the
rye
crust.
or like pumpernickel.
A croissant, pretty flaky.
You,
Not
you
too
fuck the
flaky.
pumpernickel and you're like, ooh yeah, give me that.
Ebony, ebony and
Gonna
ivory.
blow my back out.
The black kind of bread.
Somebody's like, what's going on in there? And you're like, I'll be out in a minute. And then they're like, you can't, what are you doing? And it's like, look, you said no rules, just right.
Yeah, I like their bread, dude.
Yeah.
It is
Well, they
good.
got that dork ass bread.
They got the dork bread. Yeah,
Mhm.
I like
ciabatta. might
There's
be
this
good.
Instagram girl I follow that I kind of have a crush on.
Focaccia, that's a good bread.
And
to
she
fuck.
Make
just-
sure you clip this part and send it to Dasha if you're listening. out
Dasha knows about it. She did hit me when I told her about it. But
What's her name? What's his name?
this girl's name is
What's his
it's just
name?
bread face girl.
Oh.
She just puts her face in bread.
there.
Yeah.
Let's see this
Yeah.
bitch.
It's just a.
It's just some
regular-ass
Asian girl.
Korean-looking woman.
Yeah, yeah.
Face bitch.
Bread face blog or something.
What do you mean you don't know how?
I like it.
Look up.
She just puts her face in bread.
You couldn't find anything.
At
on the web.
at the Paul Simon show, the only guest spot was his wife. Came out and did the whistle part of me and Julio down at the schoolyard, and and Nick goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, the whistle bitch."
What's the whistle part? The only whistle
You
I
know
know
that
is
shit?
Scorpions, The Winds of Change.
Do they have a guy whistling over it?
Oh yeah, look. So stop. I look up this bread face girl.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an Asian girl.
Literally looks like an 11-year-old Asian.
No, shut up, dude. You're
This is a
racist.
fucking. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I fucked that 14-year-old
Shut up.
for money.
She paid me.
This is a child.
It's
Let me see.
It's like a 28-year-old
She probably
girl.
weighs 90 pounds.
Oh, that's not a hot lady, dude. I mean, she's
That's not-
fine. What
I'm
the
not-
fuck is she doing?
I don't really have a crush on her looks.
Oh,
as
now
much as
you
her
don't have
vibe.
a crush on her.
Her
Oh,
vibe.
I
sorry.
just like her vibe, dude. I like what she's about.
Why don't you vibe on these nuts?
All right.
You're gonna have a soon ye, dude. It's gonna be so funny.
When Dasha loses
40
her
years
mind,
from now, when people are like, "What do you have to say about Adam Friedland and Soon Yi?" I'm like, "I don't know who the fuck Adam Friedland is." They're like, "You did a show
How
with
did
him for
you-
years." I'm like, "Man, I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
You're
My
like,
name's Glenn. I've been working at GameStop for 40 years. I don't know any of this shit."
You're just broke as shit at a GameStop in Alaska named Glenn. You're fat as shit. You have blonde
My name's
hair.
fucking Glenn. I've never had sex. I've never done a show. I don't know. Leave me alone.
Yeah, dude, I would
And
love.
then
we
something-
have a fake funeral for
and then
you.
it's like no, it's like history of violence, and like Nick has to like stop his like mild mannered temperament and go
Oh,
back
yeah,
to potting.
to trolling,
Yeah, and
to posting.
his family like can't believe it. But he's like the greatest
Yeah,
poster of
his
all
partner,
time.
His partner Frank.
Yeah, his partner, the handlebar mustache guy from the gay
Look,
plot
I'm
line
just a
in-
gay guy named Glenn. Working at
Glenn, I think that guy's
GameStop.
name. Yeah, what
I
was
don't know
his name?
anything about this rapist Adam Friedland and his 12-year-old Asian wife.
That'd be so funny. Nick is living with Vito's boyfriend from
Yeah.
The Sopranos in Vermont or New Hampshire or whatever. Yeah.
God damn. Vito's the best because the reason he went back to certain execution
It's 'cause he didn't wanna work.
He didn't want to work. That's just
For
the
like
most
4 hours.
lazy
Yeah.
wop shit of all time. He finally could live as a gay man.
In a beautiful town in New Hampshire.
We just started
With
watching
like a
through-
way better looking husband
Yeah,
than
than
him.
his wife.
We're doing
Yeah.
The Sopranos again.
Nice.
7
No, his wife
episodes
was
deep.
hot in the show too.
Was she? I don't remember.
Dude, you remember the scene where like Tony meets up with Vito in the mall? Like he's like trying to get back into life. Like
Yes.
he's like left New Hampshire,
Mhm.
and then he's like, "I brought my brother with me," and it's just a guy that looks exactly like you,
Yeah,
just like
no,
standing in a
not like
tracksuit.
me.
No,
He's
he's
not as cute as me.
Vito's brother.
Not even close.
No, it's pretty.
He doesn't
funny.
have the fucking panache. He doesn't have the vibes.
Vito
He's not putting off-
Spatafor.
He's not putting off the cute ass.
Wait, you have
fucking,
panache now?
I have panache.
No, dude.
I'm
you-
sensitive and I have panache.
When
You're
did you
not
get panache?
I'm not clunky. I have panache
Yeah.
and I'm sensitive.
Sounds
not
like, yo,
plotting.
do you got any panache M&Ms? They're like, peanuts? He's like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's how it's said.
Yeah, you're talking about Ganache.
I forgot how to pro say it. You know?
Dude, pro saying things is fucking hard sometimes,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I don't know how to pro say
Say.
things. What time is it?
Suck my fucking dick. And lick
I'm not gonna have a
my
student year, by the
balls.
way.
Yeah, you are, dude.
No way, dude.
You and Dash are gonna adopt.
I'm
And
gonna fuck her.
you and Dash are gonna adopt.
Dosh
and
is
then-
gonna turn psycho. Just
Dosh is
start
gonna go
adopting
crazy.
80 kids
Dosh
that
is
are like
gonna go
blind
crazy.
and can't walk and
Mhm.
shit, and then like abusing
And
them.
then you're gonna fuck the Chinesest, the most Chinese one.
Dude, when you read those articles about like what that Mia Farrow, Woody Allen household situation was like, it just sounded like a nightmare.
Yeah,
Just heard she like got addicted to adopting.
that's so weird.
She became like child hoarder.
That's crazy.
You know,
What was Mia Farrow's big hits?
Rosemary's Baby, a ton of Woody Allen movies. She used to be hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she looked good,
Did you
dude.
slide her the Salich?
Oh yeah, baby.
Back in the day?
Of course. Yeah, she used to fuck Sinatra.
Hell yeah. Raw
She used to
dog,
fuck the chairman of the board.
the chairman of the board, baby. You know what I watched recently was A Serious Man.
I love that
That
movie.
shit was good as hell, dude.
It's a great movie.
It's a huge indictment on the cowardly Jew.
A bit of cyan.
It really
a bit of
fucked me
cyan,
up.
What are you
a
playing,
bit of
Nick?
It fucked me up for like a
This
month.
clip from All Dogs Go to Heaven I forgot about.
Oh yeah,
So it's Itchy, Itchy's a Chinese guy.
Put it Put it on the mic for the folks to hear.
Oh, you made this vid?
I did.
Nick, your vids are good, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
You should become a video editor.
I've always
dude.
said that Sopranos bad parenting video is one of the fucking funniest ones on the whole YouTube.
It's
I
a
got something
Knitting
nice and funny
Factory
for
clip
you.
when I had that giant beard. Damn, maybe I should I go beard again?
Yeah, dude. You should go goatee.
When you're a beard and beanie guy,
Yeah. I think my next look is shaving my eyebrows in my head and then pretending I have cancer.
starting to dress like the
just
last
walk around on the
Airbender.
train and I'm like, listen, everybody, I have cancer. I really hate to interrupt your afternoon. I have cancer. And somebody tries to hand me money. I'm like, I don't need money.
Yeah.
I just want to lie about having cancer. I have cancer.
I just want your
I just want the
sympathy.
attention. Yeah. I just want
Yeah, I
people
don't
to
need your
feel
money.
bad
I
for
just
me.
want your sympathy.
I just want people to look at me and feel bad for me.
Yeah. You do it on a day where you got a little stubble going. It's like a little eyebrow stubble. Like, the fuck?
I just get too lazy to even do the character anymore, and all my hair grows back. And I'm just like, I have cancer. Going through chemotherapy right now. They got me on every one of the drugs.
prep.
They got me on prep. I got
AZT.
asshole cancer.
Mm-hmm.
What about nemotherapy? You try and cure
Finding Nemo.
Yep, try and cure cancer by watching
Finding
Finding
Nemo
Nemo over and over
finding
again.
your son.
Yeah. How about emotherapy?
Yeah, yeah.
You listen. You hang, out,
gay.
you hang out with Blake Midget. You get rid of your.
Is Blake in law school?
Yeah, Blake Midget is in law school.
Yo, how's Blake doing? Oh, he's a lawyer now.
No, I'm just kidding. He's
stopped-
smoking crack.
He stopped smoking crack, and he's a lawyer now, dude. Where is he? We should get him
How
on
about
the show.
Boyers and they're boys only? You know?
Yep. I like that.
Yep. What about Chef Boyardee and it's little boys' dicks and cans that you suck?
Yeah,
No, I
okay.
don't like that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because Adam would prefer it's an 11-year-old Chinese girl.
Yeah,
Of
sorry.
course.
An 11-year-old Japanese girl.
What about Chef Girl RD for you then?
Mm-hmm.
Adam likes Chef Boy, am I a pedophile?
Stop calling me a pedophile.
I'm not, dude.
He's not.
I literally have never once.
I literally didn't even have sex when I was under 18.
I know that's the worst part about not having sex until under 18. You know.
Well,
We
yeah,
never got
that's
to
true.
legally fuck children.
Nick, you had sex
Yeah,
at
I
like
know, it feels
15.
weird.
You
It
fucked
feels
kids.
weird. Yeah, no, I did.
You've literally
You fucked
fucked
children,
kids.
man.
To explain, like, because I have technically fucked a couple of 14-year-olds.
Yep. So who's the pedophile
Dude,
now?
I can't wait to write that in like a biography for you.
Yeah, in some alternate universe where you're an author.
Yeah, I'm gonna write your biography,
Yeah.
man. That's how I'm get the bag, dude. Once this show's over, I'm gonna do all access backstage biography,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna say Nick Mullen.
How about all black sass?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Black Says Hollywood.
Black sass.
Black Says
Hollywood.
Hollywood's good. It's Carlton hosts it.
Yeah.
It's the same show though.
Is-
basically.
is that real?
Alfonso, what's his
No.
name?
Oh, I was gonna say we should pitch Black Sass Hollywood. He has not aged a day
No.
since
He's
that show
jacked.
ended.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Who? Carlton
Alfonso, whatever his name is.
No, he's not.
Carlton.
Carlton's not Jack.
He's jacked, dude.
No.
Yes, he is.
Mario Lopez is sort of.
Adam thinks any guy he's seen open the door to a Panera without using both hands is jacked.
Siri,
That's real strength.
I'll show you.
Dude, I saw him-
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Dude, this guy, he didn't have to,
This fucking guy.
he didn't have to pretend like he was in a tug of war game with the door to that Kinko's.
He was able to walk a dog without running for his life after it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't believe
every
I'm-
dog does the
I'm
Marmaduke
Googling
thing.
Alfonso Ribeiro shirtless.
Dude,
can't-
I saw
you
that
can't
guy
believe
peel
that?
his own banana without any help. He didn't even need to use scissors to open a banana.
Well, he was really jacked.
That guy is so strong.
Well, I guess he's not jacked anymore, but he was
He
jacked.
was
when they
never
made the show.
jacked.
Yeah, Adam.
Yes,
Adam,
he was, dude. Look at him next to Hillary.
Adam.
Look at that fucking definition.
Oh, when he
you
was
fuck-
30 years ago, he looked okay.
That's him now. He's still jacked.
He's not jacked, bro.
Look at that fucking definition, dude.
No,
Is
fuck
he
you.
jacked or just a black man?
Look at his arms.
That's another great question. That's a good that's a good game show.
Mhm.
Jacked or black? Like hot or not? Just
Godfrey.
jacked or black?
Kevin Hart's ripped.
Do you
Yeah,
wanna
I
fuck
guess he
short
he
black
does
men?
have some mass here.
Yeah, he's got mass, dude.
Not there though. That's just
No, that's black.
yeah.
Jacked or black, dude?
Look in his natural habitat.
Come
It's
on.
a boardroom. It's Nick.
It's a Fortune
It's a-
500
It's a
company.
library. The intelligence section of
Nick
the
is
library.
not looking at Carlton in a jungle and saying that. It was a library where he reads and raises his son.
Oh no, dude, he's just fat as shit.
Yeah, he's
What
not
are you talking
jacked.
about? He's not jacked.
He's historically jacked.
No, he's just a
He
fat,
is.
a fat piece of shit.
Whoa, slow down, man.
Don't talk shit, dude.
Don't talk shit about fat guys, man.
But well, no, I just meant about Carlton.
Fuck Carlton. How about that? Carlton never had he was never in anything after that, right?
He was like he hosted shows. He hosted like
hosted.
the lip sync battle or something.
He hosted, but he could never get a role after that.
Yeah, I know. I always wanted to see him play Macbeth.
It's not unusual to get fucked inside your ass. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
He's from the Bronx.
He
Really?
is.
Yep.
Damn.
Bronx original, baby, just like us.
Was he in Bronx
a couple
Tale?
of Bronx boys?
Yeah.
I think we should retcon the show where we're all from the Bronx.
From the fucking
Every
BX.
fucking yeah.
Live
just-
from Arthur
and
Avenue
then
at the
you really
Gabagool
commit to it.
store.
So every episode, we're just a couple of fucking fellas from the Bronx, and then people, new guys to the show.
Yeah.
Like I really love these Bronx guys.
Yeah.
That's how we get all of them.
We should change our name to the Bodega Boys.
Yeah,
yeah, they are literally the Bronx podcast.
Yeah.
a couple of boneheads.
Mm-hmm.
You know, bonehead sounds so racist.
It really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, you know what I
'Cause you
can't
know,
stand
you
is
think of You think of
Couple
the
of-
nose bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nose bone.
Can't stand these freaking boneheads over here. It's not unusual to get fucked in my ass. I am gay.
I'm very fucking gay.
I'm not, it's not unusual. To
He
get
hosted Soul
fucked
Train in
my
94.
ass. I'm fucking gay.
And when you
Let's
fuck
see, when
me,
you see me getting fucked in my ass.
and when you hold me down and fuck me against my will.
Yeah, it's not unusual.
He's done a
to see
lot
me
of
get
voiceover.
fucked in my ass. It's not unusual. Damn,
Shouts out
man.
Tom Jones.
I hope I forget how to read this year. That would be pretty cool.
Dude, yeah. I'm telling you, being stupid is great.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten dumber in the last 2 years. And
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa. He won Dancing with the Stars, season 19.
okay, what is this weird Carlton obsession? We
I just
moved
wanna know
on.
what he's up to.
We're doing songs,
Yeah,
and we're like, whoa.
Sorry.
Here's more shirtless pictures of him in the jungle.
He's not even on the internet. It's just on his phone.
It's just saved in my camera roll.
It's an album.
Yeah.
That says
It's just my
Alfonso. He doesn't
yeah.
even call him Carlton.
Alfonso Ribeiro shirtless pics.
To see me fuck.
Y'all want to go to Massachusetts on Sunday?
Are you going
I
Sunday?
can't.
Yeah, for a little party.
He's out of town.
He's
I'm
out
out of
fuck.
town.
When are you going? How are you going?
I guess I'll just
Driving?
go by myself.
I'll come
Wait,
back
you
Monday.
just wanted Stav to go?
Yeah, well, he
I
asked
go.
for stuff.
I'm fun at parties, dude.
Yeah, but nobody asked for you, so
I'm back Monday.
Okay.
nobody requested your presence.
So I guess just have fun.
It's not unusual to get fucked.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
inside my
You don't have
ass.
fun at parties, Nick.
That's true. You don't.
What are you talking about? I walk in, everybody's like,
Hey!
"Hey, what the fuck are you doing?"
And
I'm
then
like,
you're
"Well, I'm
like-
doing magic tricks." Like,
You
let
know
me, yeah,
Dude, that's a good
let
look.
me do the record. I'll be the records guy.
Yeah. Nick's DJing.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
playing the piano and we're all singing
Kissing
along.
fat women
Yeah.
on the cheek. Barbara. good to see
those
you.
were the days. yeah. Nick, you should because you can't do drugs or drink. You should learn magic, so that could be your party thing. Just fucking pull doves and. Don't look at me that way. I'm just trying to help you out.
It's not unusual for Adam to say something gay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Because he's gay.
Because he's gay and his ideas are often bad.
It's not a bad idea. The magic idea for Nick is pretty
He'll
good.
argue, but you know his ideas are bad. He should kill himself.
All right, man. Keep not having fun at parties, I guess.
How about instead of Tom Jones, it's Tom Crones, and he shits
He
himself.
shits all the time.
Cool.
It's
Is
not
he-
unusual to shit your fucking pants.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Now, Welsh people are just white. 'Cause
Welsh?
Catherine Zeta-Jones, isn't he from Wales?
She is.
And
Yeah.
so is Tom Jones.
But Catherine Zeta-Jones might have a parent that's not or something.
Yeah, I know. But that's,
why
why
she's
I'm
like
asking.
Zeta.
That's why I'm asking. Because I
Yeah.
always thought the Welsh were just white. And then I
They are
Catherine-
white.
Yeah, it's part of the
They're
UK.
fucking, they're English.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Catherine Zeta-Jones kind of threw me off.
Well, like, how about like, like, I don't know.
fucking, what's his name? Sean Connery.
Is he Welsh?
I think so.
No, he's Scottish.
I think he's Welsh.
He's Scottish.
Either
You
way,
fucking
I
idiot.
was just wondering.
Or are you picking your nose in front of everybody? Are you eating your fucking
It's
boogers?
an audio
on
podcast,
the, You're
dude.
eating your boogers on
I'm
the
not
show.
Why are
eating
you
my
Why are
boogers,
you eating
dude.
your boogers, Adam?
I just had a bogey, dude. I had to
Just
get it out.
fucking Eating your boogers on the show.
Stop saying I'm eating my boogers.
Dude, why are you opening your ass and putting your whole hand in it
Okay, I
and then
am
licking
doing
it
that.
off?
I am.
That's
doing
weird that you're doing that, man.
You do such weird stuff, man. I don't know why you always do weird stuff like that.
Why are you on all fours?
So weird.
Stuffing
Dude,
your hand in your
Dude,
ass,
stop
wrist
being,
deep.
stop being so weird, man.
That's such a funny adjective.
I don't know why you're doing weird stuff.
You're a fucking weird, fucked up guy, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
That guy's weird. He's gay.
It's not unusual to get fucked by a man.
It's not unusual to not know how to read.
It's very common in fact.
I used
am
to be
gay.
really into Tom Jones when I was in like 5th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam,
I
like,
thought it was really cool.
he would take swing dancing lessons.
No, I thought disco was cool too.
Nice, dude.
I thought disco and Tom Jones. Like I thought Saturday Night Fever, the movie, was pretty cool.
Please don't fuck my ass. No, no, no. Please don't fuck my ass. No, no, no.
Adam, are you gonna sing that? What's Up, Pussycat to the 11-year-olds you meet in Japan?
What else is Pussycat? What's the other lyric to
The
that?
Pussycat Dolls. Remember them?
It's
Oh, yeah.
what's
Loosen
new?
up my pussy hole.
Boy, would I like to fuck the Pussycat Dolls. Anyone that's ever been a member. But especially that main one that kind of looks like a knockoff Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all know the one.
Were
Nicole
you just getting into Catherine
Sure,
Zeta-Jones
sure.
this week? Why do you keep bringing her up?
No, that was a callback to our conversation.
Oh, okay.
About whales.
I thought you had
Yeah.
Zeta on the brain.
Zeta on the brain? I
Zeta.
mean, she is sexy as hell.
Yeah.
And
She's pretty hot.
And I would love to smash if given the opportunity.
She
Respectfully.
was hot in the Laser movie.
Mm-hmm.
The what is it called?
Stop eating your
Mission
boogers,
Impossible.
dude.
I'm not eating my fucking
We
boogers.
were watching you do it. You stick your finger in your nose and then you put it in your mouth.
You're pretty wrist deep. You are, no joke, you are a little deep in that nose. I mean, I know that you got a lot of
Oh my
of real
god,
estate
dude!
to cover.
I mean, do whatever you want, but don't eat your boogers.
Not eating my boogers, dude. I do on occasion do that, but I'm not
That's
doing
fucked
that right
up.
now.
You do? I thought
Yeah.
we were doing a bit. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
No, he
I've said it
legitimately
before.
eats his boogers, and he legitimately will have sex with an 11-year-old in Japan.
No, that part isn't true, but it's not weird to eat your boogers,
It's so
even
weird
though
and
I'm not
fucked
doing
up.
it right now.
It's so fucking gross, dude.
Adam's
Eat
gonna
boogers?
Adam's gonna
Yeah.
quote
No
unquote
way.
do a bit where he goes up to what are clearly Japanese pimps, being like, "You know where I can get some Tamagotchi?" Or yeah, and winking. He's like, "Look, I'm doing. It's funny because it's a word. I'm saying a thing and laughing after I say it. That's what makes it a joke." And then one of them's gonna be like, "Oh, you want to fuck a child?" And Adam's like, "What?" I mean,
I don't want to.
I guess I'll do. Yeah, I'll do it if I have
It's the
to.
custom.
There was a guy when I was in Japan
Yeah.
last time. There was a guy who just you were walking up the street, was like, "Hey, how you doing? You want titty bars, the dick suck, a blowjob, ass fuck?" And I was
French.
like, huh?
He's a French guy.
Pepe Le Pew style
No,
guy.
he was Japanese.
You want the blowjob?
Blowjob, titty
Did
bar.
you guys go get sucked off with me at a titty bar in Japan?
Of
No.
course, I'd go get sucked off.
Thanks,
man.
man. Thank you. That means
I'm
a
gonna
lot.
be
Yeah,
with
Adam
my
won't do
queen.
anything with his friends.
No, this
You heard
is
it
a
here
trap.
first.
Hell,
folks.
Dash, it's a bonding thing.
Nope,
man.
this is a trap. You guys are going to try to entrap me into having sex with a child, and I'm not falling with it. I'm not falling for
Speaking
it.
of entrapment, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
That's the movie. That's the movie. That's the one I was thinking.
You weren't thinking of anything.
The laser one. The one where
Sean
her
Connery,
ass,
right?
Yeah, where you could like her ass when she's wearing that spandex thing going under the
Yeah,
laser.
everything keeps people keep.
Newsflash: she's 11 years old in that movie.
Shut up, Nick.
Dude.
That's really for real?
Yeah,
No,
she's
she's
an
not. I didn't know
11-year-old.
that.
Yeah, she was when they
No,
filmed that. She
she's
was
not.
probably 9,
She's a big girl.
and then it wasn't edited and put into theaters
Until she turned 11.
until she turned 11. So Adam just openly admitting to masturbating to an 11-year-old girl getting sliced up by lasers,
Everyone knows that movie
getting her clothes cut off. by
has an adult woman in it.
This is Adam's Japan fantasy. This is that a robot with lasers removes the clothes of a child.
Fuck.
We're just kidding, man.
Dude, we're joshing,
We're
bro.
just pulling your leg.
I am gonna take stop to get that blowjob, so you guys won't have the moral high ground over me.
I just want to meet my
For-
neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
Totoro, yo, we should
I mean,
go to
like,
the.
But no, you know what I'm saying. Where's my neighbor Totoro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
watch
Where the
Totoro.
neighbor Totoro.
Do you guys want to go to the? I think there's a Studio Ghibli museum.
Nah, that sounds gay. To be honest with you.
Stav's gonna spend.
Dumb
Stav's gonna
shit.
spend all 9 days
Fucking
in
Studio
Tok-
Ghibli Museum.
Tokyo Disney.
I might.
They have their own Disneyland.
Do they have Japanese Mickey?
Yeah, his.
Do they have?
Just his eyes.
It's just
He's just eating
that would be
Pluto.
so fucked up. That'd be hilarious. Though.
All the Disney princes just have big ass anime titties. That's my
Dude, I would love that. I love
Yeah.
titty fucking.
Me too, for real. For
I
real.
don't.
Unlike some of us here.
Titty fucking rules.
Unlike
Titty fucking
some
stupid.
prudes here.
It's not stupid. You're just too selfish. to
It's
understand what a
boring and
woman really
stupid.
likes.
fucking
It's a completely selfish move. The girl
No,
doesn't. The
no.
girl
First
doesn't
of
enjoy
all,
it at all.
no, they
Maybe
like-
because your dick sucks, but I'm telling you, women
My
have
dick rocks.
sexual nerves inside of their
their
tits.
titties. That's
No,
right.
that's not
true.
If your dick is good enough, it unlocks extra.
A lot of
pussy
people don't know
nerves
this.
in their
No.
titties.
Yeah, a woman's entire body is just an extension of the clitoris.
That's so true, man.
No,
and
that's
you
not
can
true.
just
So
slap her in
true.
the face with your cock. You can fuck her hair.
That's not true,
right.
dude.
Come in her ear.
Yep. Mhm.
You know, spit in her eyeball.
Absolutely.
All of these things will make a woman come immediately.
Pick her nose with
The
your
only thing you
pinky.
can't do is respect her.
Mhm.
Yep. They hate
The
that.
only
hate
part
that
that's
shit.
connected
that.
to the woman's clitoris are her toes and her nipples. I'm gonna yeah, my dick rocks, dude. Stop talking shit on it.
No.
They're gonna the fans are gonna believe you, dude.
that you have a fat.
That
fucked
my
up
dick doesn't rock.
First of all, I've said I
You
have.
seem
fucked up
insecure about this. Yeah, we all have fucked up dicks.
Dick.
That's
Me and
not
Nick
true.
are so on record of having fucked up.
Yeah.
dicks.
no.
And you're the only. Just like this, is exactly like being tall.
Yeah.
Where me and Nick don't give a fuck that we have fucked up dicks,
Right.
and don't care that we're not tall. But you maybe have.
Of course.
a
First
half-
of all,
a little bit of a better dick than us, but you care that it's fucked
well,
up.
it just
Yeah.
works. That's
But
the
it's
difference.
bad.
What, I
'Cause
mean,
you don't
it's
believe
fine.
in it. See,
Because
right
you're
there.
deeply insecure.
When I come, it's the Bill and Ted guitar solo thing. Yeah, it
No, it
just
isn't.
rocks. My dick rocks.
it isn't.
That's my point.
Whatever, dude. You're 5'7" and you have a fucked up.
I'm
dick.
not 5'7".
You're 5'7", you fuck up dick. You got to face the music.
Oh,
It's not unusual to fuck my ass. What are some other Tom Jones hits? Man?
I don't know, man. I've been trying to think about that for the last 20 minutes. I only know that one.
there's that. The what's the new Pussycat?
Please don't fuck my ass.
Yeah, yeah.
There's other ones. I used to have a CD.
Yeah, you were just talking about how into Tom
Yeah,
Jones you
I used
are,
to have the
and
CD
you can't name
Yeah,
one other
right.
song.
You're just lying about being into Tom Jones.
in fifth
Just
grade,
no,
dude.
there's no reason to lie about it.
20 years ago.
Nobody's listening, and they're like, "Oh my God, Adam's into Tom Jones. I guess he isn't as big of a faggot as I thought he was.
It's not a cool
I thought he
thing.
sucked until I found out he loved Tom Jones.
Shut up, Nick.
And
Stop
it's just
trying to
fake.
stop trying to
Stop trying to
Now,
what?
are you looking up Tom Jones?
yeah,
songs?
that
I'm
song.
just kidding, dude.
Thunderball is
I'm just
Thunderball.
kid- I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
kidding.
Delilah. Do you know that song?
Hey there, Delilah. What's it
No,
like?
no.
Would you like to suck my
Would
penis?
you like to fuck my asshole? My ass is way too fucked up to get fucked by your asshole.
I went to
Fuck my ass.
Spread me open, fill me up, because I'm gay.
I went to
Hey, everybody, we're
Borders.
the Lumineers, and this is Fuck My Ass.
Fuck me, Delilah.
Hey.
I am gay and I
Oh.
like penis.
No, it's not. Fuck me, Delilah.
Fuck me, Delilah. Oh, fuck. Man, no, there really has to be some threshold this show crosses where it's just for us. And nobody,
You missed when you left.
and nobody can listen to it.
Stop. When you left on
Don't
Monday.
try to make this about you and the thing you
No,
said
no.
yesterday, which I know you're trying to do. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
very funny, but
Nick and I were just laughing. The entire audience was silent. We were just on stage like,
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it was hilarious.
well, no, because I said I went to see the James Franco of
Oh,
Mice
that's
and
right,
Men, and
that's what
Adam
it
was
was.
like, "Who did he play, Lenny or Carl?"
And then the audience like didn't like
Nothing.
it at
I was
all.
like just weeping.
Nah, it was a pack. That audience was a little weird. It was too packed in there
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
on Monday.
We need a bigger venue for our show.
I repeated the riddle that
So people
Chloe
can
sent
sit.
me to the audience.
Ah, yes. That you can't say here. I don't remember.
No, I can say it.
It's the marbles
What's the
one.
ri- a riddle I can't say.
Yeah, I thought it was racist or
A
something.
secret riddle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You have 6 letters.
Okay.
All right. And
Wait, no, that
and-
was.
That's
Sorry, I was slow. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the
It's-
riddle is you got like 6 cue balls, 8 cue balls, and you have to figure out which one's heavier.
Okay.
But you're only allowed to use, and you got a scale,
Uh-huh.
but you're only allowed to use it twice. One of them's heavier.
I think I got it.
No, because you heard me give the answer to somebody.
No, you
now
said
you-
your answer, which is a joke.
No,
answer.
and then outside later.
I didn't hear you give the answer.
Outside later, yeah, you absolutely fucking do not have the answer because you came up with it yourself. What's the answer?
You put 4 and 4.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
You put 5 in your ass and 1 on the scale.
Here's my answer, and I think it's the right answer, even though I was told it was wrong.
Okay.
You put all 8 of them on one side of the scale, and then you smash the other side of the scale down, and which one goes up the least is the heaviest one.
So true.
I know, right?
Yep,
And that's one step.
That's just it.
It's a more
That's
efficient.
one step.
It's a more efficient algorithm than the.
Well, here's the thing. Nobody's. You're only allowed to use a scale twice, but you can throw them at people as much as you want.
Yeah.
So you throw it at somebody as hard as you know, and the one that hurts the most is the heaviest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Fuck me, Delilah. I am gay and I like penis.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
What, you want the
cares?
answer?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Fuck
Yeah,
those
my
balls.
answer's the right one. In fact, repeat that riddle to people and tell them my answer when they can't guess it, because I want to rewrite the history of that riddle. There is actually a way to do it with math, but fuck that shit.
Fuck math.
It's like that. That part.
What do you call a problem solver,
Math
baby?
is gay.
I used my genius intellect to come up with a better answer than those fucking math weenies.
What is it? There's 6 of them.
There's 8 balls.
Eight.
One is slightly heavier. You have a scale, and it's like a scale of justice. It's not like a scale you weigh yourself in the bathroom.
Scale of just us guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like
Okay.
one of the scale.
Yeah,
with
it's like
two
an
sides.
either or scale.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Well, who gives a fuck? I don't care, actually.
Yeah,
This shit's fucking stupid. When will I ever need to do that?
yeah, never.
Never.
That's the kind of thing Ian would have to do. His famous pool outings. That's my favorite thing about Ian. He's like, let's go shoot pool, man. And he sits at home watching pool videos all day, and then you go and you just beat him every time.
Oh, I got it.
What?
You do 2 and 2. Right?
Okay.
If they're equal, then you do 2 and 2 of the other ones. If they're not equal, then you know the heavier side. You take off the 2 other ones from the lighter one, and then from the heavier side, you weigh the 2 that were
who
on that
cares,
side.
Man?
That's
Fuck.
3 or 4 steps.
No, that was 2 steps.
So you do 2 and 2. So
2 and 2.
You leave.
And if one's heavier,
you leave 4 off.
Well, I just checked Adam's phone. It says, answer to the scale riddle.
I tell you,
No,
this
on
isn't the
Google.
answer. So you
That's
do,
not it?
Yeah. So you do 2 and 2, and then what?
2 and 2, and if one side is heavier, then
You
you,
weigh that
throw
one.
off the lighter side, and then you compare those 2
Okay.
balls.
And if they're even, then what?
If they're both even, then you know none of them are right. So you know that the heavier one is on the...
And in the 4 remaining ones.
Oh. Well, it only works if you randomly choose the heavy
so
one.
you don't have the
So
answer.
it doesn't work.
I mean, it kind of... It
No,
could
it does.
work.
The answer
It
is
could
no,
work.
it doesn't.
It could work. It could work in 2 steps.
Gay shit.
Right?
Yeah, but a lot of them
Don't
could
give
theoretically
a
work in 2
fuck
steps. You could
about
just
this
pick 2 of them at
fucking
random, and if
little
one of them's
bitch.
heavier, then that's the heavier one. That's one step.
That's one step. Good job.
But that's not
You
the
beat it.
answer. No, because it's...
Do you have to use all the balls?
Look, the answer can't be you guess which one is the heaviest one. You fucking moron. That's not how
Then
riddles
you don't even
work.
need the scale.
That is good. That is more
My
efficient.
answer is the only one that does it in one
No,
step.
Adam's
that
makes sense. Just guess the right one the first time.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Stop.
No.
What is the right answer?
Listen, man. Listen. Credit where credit is due, Nick. That makes sense to me.
Credit is not due. Adam's like, you put all the balls in your ass and you don't pay for them.
And then you walk
Yeah,
out.
and then you put the scale in your ass and you
Then you
leave
have
the
a
billiards hall and you're like, I think we're going to eat somewhere else. And they're like, what? Yeah, we looked at the menu and they're like, what menu? What do you...
Nick, I believe credit is due.
Yeah, credit is not due.
Credit is due.
Credit where credit is due.
Thank
man.
you, Stavros.
No,
No problem.
Nick owes me credit.
I don't owe you anything.
I'm
Look,
But
credit-
also,
you get your
bad
fucking
news,
credit.
usury out of here.
bad news, Adam. Credit is also due from your mouth to my dick. Also,
Why? How does
So
that
you
work?
have to
that
attribute-
doesn't
listen,
correspond.
You have to pay
Credit is
tribute.
credit
that
is-
doesn't
credit where
correspond.
credit is due.
That
You have
doesn't.
to-
No.
You have to. You just admitted to credit where credit is due, didn't you?
No,
Just
you
Adam,
gave me credit.
Adam
I
blowing like
accepted the
6
credit.
guys and thinking that it was like a mafia thing, thinking that he was being initiated. They said I had to respect them.
Yeah. Show respect to
I
La
owed a
Familia.
tribute to the boss.
This thing of ours, Adam.
You're picking your nose and eating it again.
I'm not eating it, dude.
You're putting your fucking you're picking your nose and then putting your fingers in your mouth immediately after.
Listen. The thing
I'm not
is,
doing
credit
that.
where
It
credit
wasn't.
is due.
It wasn't boogers.
Do you want to suck me off or not?
What?
for credit.
That's not what credit is. You dude me credit, and I accepted your credit. I'm not gonna suck your dick
Fucking loser, dude. Fuck
for
you.
credit.
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
want you
do
to
it for
suck my
credit.
dick anyway. You're fucking too ugly.
I'm not too ugly to
You're
suck
too
your
ugly.
dick. You would
I don't
get your
want it
dick sucked.
anymore.
You would get your dick sucked by someone way uglier than
No
me.
chance.
Absolutely.
You're ugly as fuck.
All right,
That's
the
not
answer is
true.
you put 3 and 3. You only weigh 6 of them.
Uh-huh.
It's 3 and 3. If they're even, then you know that the heavier ones in the remaining 2. You weigh
Okay, so
those.
I was close.
No, you're not close.
I was
You just
close.
Didn't have the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
You're
were
always
close.
involved. You can't say close because you.
What if they're not even?
They're not even. Then you take the side that's heavier, which is only 3 balls, so you have it down to 3,
Uh-huh.
and you remove 1, weigh the other 2. If those 2 are even, then you know it's
It's the other one.
It's the other one.
And if they're not even,
Then
then
that's
you know the
it.
heavier one. Okay, I was on the way to getting it.
Oh.
I was
Wait,
on
why
the way to
fuck
getting
does
it.
anyone care about that?
Who gives a shit? But
It's
I
a
mean,
riddle. No one cares about
I mean,
anything.
I can't believe the hubris of you to say like, "Oh, I would have gotten it." Like we're
Don't
in 3rd
hubris
grade.
me. Don't hubris me.
Just say I didn't know the answer.
I was on the way.
Oh, I would. Yeah.
I was on the way to
Hey,
get
Adam.
it.
thing I didn't do.
Adam, credit rescinded, man.
Yeah, thank
Why are you
You don't-
rescinding my credit?
Because it's not due anymore.
I'm the
And
only
you
one.
welched
look,
on your dick sucking my dick credit.
Stop.
so-
Stop
All right.
has the
If
ultimate
I suck
right
your
answer,
dick,
which
can I
is
get
who
credit?
gives a shit. I have the second right answer, which is break the system and do it in one move.
That's true.
To get in the real world, which would work, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
which would absolutely
No, that
fucking
wouldn't work.
It would
No,
absolutely
it wouldn't work. Because if you think about how a scale works, it would have a chain above it that which would fuck up all the balls flying. You wouldn't get a clear read.
I would love to have a chain above your mouth so I could just pull it shut.
That's
like a little
a
Venetian
chain. It
blind.
wouldn't be an efficient way of making my mouth
It
shut.
would actually kind of
Yeah, it would just kind of open my mouth.
I would
a
love to
little
have a chain attaching my 2 nipples together.
That's good.
Yeah, and then it also goes to my balls. Oh my God.
That would be awesome. Yeah, dude, you got to draw gay Hank Hill with one of those chains
yeah, yeah.
across his nipples. He's got a little vest on.
I'll
little
sell
leather
gay
hat.
sex and gay sex and sex.
All right, that's our next project.
Yeah.
We should do a whole gay Hank Hill mini-series.
I wanted to do Joe shirts, but I don't know if that would be mean.
Yeah, probably not.
That's probably too
Yeah.
far.
It's also his face.
yeah.
You know?
We could do gay
It's
Hank.
weird that people sell shirts with our faces on them.
Bro, when I was in
Is that
Detroit, some
weird?
guy had a shirt that just said Dasha on it.
I have that shirt.
That's
You have
weird.
it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know
That's
her at least,
fucking weird. Dude.
but it is weird.
Yeah, I fuck in that shirt.
You fuck in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wear a.
I wear a Dasha shirt and I fuck people with it.
People. Yeah, people, not anyone he knows.
Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly,
guys.
you know, I mean, but like Icy will just be barking otherwise. I'm fucking not wearing the shirt because she can read.
What do you mean?
The dog knows how to read.
How would this even work?
I don't know.
You would be wearing a shirt with Dasha on it, having sex with my girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
my
yeah,
dog-
it would be Dasha, not anybody else.
Yeah.
Having sex with my dog or having sex with me? You'd be tricking me. You'd be tricking me.
Yeah.
And I think it was my girlfriend.
Dude, all those times where you were just...
Oh my god!
Where Dasha was like, just read my shirt.
Yeah.
Don't look at my face. Read my shirt.
This
read
is
the
like the
shirt.
end of the movie when Adam has all these flashbacks and realizes there is no Dasha. And I've just been raping him for months.
You just with a
He's like,
t-shirt where
the whole
like
time it was a T-shirt with a girl's name on it.
with plain Helvetica font on it, just a girl's name on a t-shirt. Tricked me. That's so funny. That's so funny.
Fuck. All right. Well, I guess we could do a little longer.
Where are we at?
A 10-something, 10-something.
All right, this has been a fun one. You know, I
Um,
feel like the abuse has been ramped up a little bit, but you know, the crowd might like it.
look, dude, if you would just credited me where credit was due, we could
I
have avoided all
accepted
this.
your credit
But you didn't
Somebody
want to
sent
credit
me
back.
a stuffed like animal of the
of the bad guy from Crash Bandicoot.
from Crash
Neo
Bandicoot,
Cortex.
and he's got an N on his head, and I'm sure I said something about that. At some
No,
point on
I
the show.
actually said that on the podcast.
Then you
Thank very
take it.
much.
You
No,
can have that.
they-
Somebody wanted you to have that
Someone
dog
wanted
toy.
you to have it.
What did you say?
I was like, we were talking about Crash Bandicoot. I was like, yeah, the bad guy was this guy with a giant head that had an N on it. And then I realized as I said it that's
Damn.
really weird.
We're
Funny.
going to fucking Japan and Australia soon.
real soon.
Damn, fuck.
Are we gonna be? I guess we're gonna be doing EPs on the road
Yeah, we have to.
from Shinjuku.
We're gonna be doing our Japanthony Kumiya character. They are savages.
The Balaksa did not deserve respect, Aru.
Well, looks like Adam's leaving the show again.
All right, well, guys, please come see us in Australia if you are there. We're going to be in Sydney on the 23rd, Melbourne on the 26th, Give Me Brain on the 28th. We also have a Funny Moms before we leave. Our farewell show will be Monday the 8th, so please come out to that. And we are going to be in the South. Some people have DM'd asking about those. We don't know the dates, but they are happening.
Are we?
So if you've bought tickets, they
Yeah,
are
I gotta
happening.
look through.
Have
my
people
email.
bought tickets?
Yeah, they're already for sale and shit. We
Check the Zanies website.
Yeah, I know we're
Zanies
in Nashville. I think we're in Charlotte. I think we're in Atlanta. Look, man, what do you expect from us to know where the fuck we're gonna be? So anyway, and then I am trying to book some more stuff. Thank you for everyone who's come to see us on the road. We'll try and get more stuff going soon, and hopefully get the boys out to some of the places I've already been. Just really get you to see all your cum boys. See us do stand.
Wait, here we go.
You got it?
November 11th, Nashville. November 12th, Huntsville. November 13th,
Huntsville?
Atlanta.
Where's that?
November 14th, Charlotte.
Oh, it's every day?
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty good.
11,
That's
12, 13,
exhausting.
14.
Huntsville,
Wait, hold
Alabama,
Hold on.
Mississippi. Where's
Shut the
that?
fuck up!
Why are you yelling?
Because he's got anger problems.
November 14th
I hate
is
his anger problems.
All right, do you know what? Then don't worry about what the fucking dates are. You want me to read them off this fucking thing? You're like, what's Huntsville?
Man. Read them, Nick. Go ahead.
Atlanta and Charlotte are flipped.
So, okay, those are the dates. We're going to be there back to back. Damn, are we going to have time to get BBQ?
What do you mean? Oh, that. Well, I thought Nashville is chicken.
Oh,
Hot,
we
spicy
need
chicken.
hot chicken.
Hot chicken.
Damn, that's a grind, bro. But fuck it.
It hurts you, right?
Huh?
It,
No, I
like,
just mean
hurts.
we're going to be on the road every day. But you know what? That's the boys, dude. We're going to be together. Are we doing live pods or stand-up?
Have we sold tickets for those like the other shows?
Probably not, man. Who cares? If you're in
Whatever.
those cities, just buy tickets to them, please.
Yeah.
And come suck our
Yeah,
our
look,
dick.
it's November. Like, if you live in Huntsville, Charlotte, Atlanta, or the other fucking place, look on the website for the city.
Yeah, go to thecity.com, Nashville.com/Cumtown.
Yeah, like where in
and you should be able to find our shit. Look, Adam, I don't know, man. You're asking a lot of questions.
Yeah,
and,
you got to stop with the fucking question
The
asking.
podcast is over.
How about you just go back to picking your nose and eating it?
I'm not doing that.
Look, man, it's the end of the workday. We all put in a solid hour
It's
today.
2:51 in the afternoon.
We're
I'm trying to-
exhausted, and
yeah.
you're asking all these questions.
I got to look
man.
up the WikiHow on making rice again. I don't have
Why
time
don't you
for this
just get
shit.
a rice cooker?
I have one.
I have to think
dipshit.
about where I'm going to buy a
Don't
kebab
cuss
from.
me.
Don't suggest
I'm getting really
me.
into kebabs
Don't
recently.
suggest
Don't fucking say suggestions at me, and then maybe I won't cuss you, you fucking bitch.
Damn, he did get you there, Adam.
Why are you so mad at me?
I'm not mad. This is, because the therapist said I should start practicing anger.
That's
more.
not true.
No chance.
The therapist didn't say that.
No chance your therapist was like, you know what you need to be doing more of?
Dude, I don't see.
No, they legitimately both did say that.
Both?
Yeah, they're like, what if you just got mad at people instead of not getting mad at them? And I was like, well, I would be mad a lot. And they're like, so what?
Interesting.
Yeah. They said, yeah, you should just let it fly off the handle, push people away. If that's who you are, fuck it.
That's what your therapist
told
said?
you?
Both of them, yeah.
Are you still going to therapy?
No, it's these two guys. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's not really going.
Well, I hang out with them at the
Yeah, the therapist.
Yeah. This guy Ed and Rick that I know from the American Legion.
Yeah,
They kind of
yeah.
give me advice
That's
about
cool.
stuff. Yeah. But they're like, yeah, tell them to fuck off.
Yeah. Let queers know how you feel about them.
Yeah.
Don't hide it.
No, I do. It does feel good to yell at people.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. I honestly do have the problem of not being angry, of just being like, just chill out, and then I get too angry.
Yeah, but no, I do too. I'd like just
Yeah.
don't get angry. But yeah, blowing up at people. If somebody like does something wrong, you call them a fucking idiot.
It feels great.
It feels great.
It does. I'm sorry, man. Go back to yelling at Adam. I apologize for telling you.
Not Adam, but I mean, I wouldn't do it to Adam if I just did it more to like service industry people. And,
Just people that are beneath you.
Yeah. No, really. I mean, that's
Cab
what you should be doing.
drivers.
Cab drivers. Yeah.
You got real mad at the cab driver on the way to the airport the other day.
I didn't get real mad at him. He goes, this is not your house. And I'm like, excuse me?
He's like, don't put your feet in.
No, he goes, this is not your house. I'm like, excuse me? And then Adam, he's like, I don't remember what he said. It didn't make any fucking sense. And he was like, don't put your foot on the seat. My foot wasn't anywhere near the fucking seat. Mm-hmm. And I was like, he had already fucked up and added like 20 minutes to the trip, literally driving in circles around Brooklyn. I was like, maybe you should figure out where the fuck you're going and not give me etiquette lessons. I don't know who the fuck you are, but... So, yeah, I guess I did get pretty mad at him.
Yeah, Nick popped off, and I was like,
Whatever,
it's
sounds
okay,
like he
dude. It's
deserved
okay.
it.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, well, guys.
Yeah, he deserved it. Now I'm mad about that fucking cocksucker.
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
Let's find him and fuck him up.
All right, thanks for listening, guys. I do see a ticket link for Nashville. We'll try to get the rest of them up.
Yeah,
for
we'll
you
get him
guys.
up soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.